this is, of course, what, the third film, right?
Yeah,
Pinky
we've shot Debakar's film.
You've shot
already.
Debakar's
Yeah,
film.
Arjun is
So
really
the
lucky
third-
to have worked with me 3 times. You know,
Correct.
it's really
but,
lucky.
But Parineeti, you said that actors are selfish people.
Yeah.
But not when it comes for you, to Arjun, and for you, to her.
Yeah.
Because you said that we actually do things that we wouldn't with other people. You
Yeah,
know, we
yeah,
go
yeah.
out of our way to be generous in that sense. So what is it that you would do on a set because Arjun is there? Or what would you do because you're there?
Personally, my experience with him, if I talk about that, I think there's a lot of protocol.
Which
I
is
feel.
what?
There are certain things that happen on set which are very unsaid between the 2 leads of a film. Even if you have a very healthy, positive, normal co-star relationship, I would be worried if he's on set before me and I'm like, oh my God, Arjun has already reached set, I need to reach there. Or maybe before doing a romantic scene, to talk about it, to really like discuss if you're okay with things, not okay with things.
Right.
All those kind of things don't exist with him, and vice versa, I think. There's that absolute freedom to be yourself and not be his heroine, to not have that kind of discipline that I would sometime be forced to put on. If I'm uneasy, I'm allowed to show uneasy. You know, I don't have to warn him before a scene and tell him, okay, I'm going to touch you here, or I'm going to hug you in the scene, or I'm going to do something. That is not there. So when those walls and those barriers are not there, it doesn't feel like I'm working with a co-star. I feel like I'm working with an equal, a friend, and just making this film together. And that for me is extremely freeing. You know, and that doesn't exist with everyone.
But can that sort of comfort zone also lead to maybe lesser pushing each other as actors?
No.
I think it's the opposite.
Not at all. Yeah.
Because I can be honest with her and tell her we need to do it like this and not like this.
Yeah.
I can push her and I don't need to worry about the consequences. I can't do that with every actor. I'm not going to go out there and say, sir, मुझे लगता है आपका ये take थोड़ा खराब था, एक और try
You
करते
can
हैं."
tell her.
Very easily.
Yeah, very easily.
And she should also, and she also does. And we don't need to make a big deal about it. It's a matter of just looking into each other's eyes and realizing we need to push.
Yeah.
Where we know, even if a director says, okay, we can maybe try another close-up, we'll say, no, let's do the wide again because we know we are capable of better. And see, every film has its own discipline.
Yeah.
Every film has its own craft. The good part is there's no insecurity between us, which is, I think, the most important part in all this.
That's the main thing,
the comfort comes and creates the lack of insecurity. It's not like she's talking more in a scene or she's doing more, so why am I bothered? I'm still as engrossed in the scene if it's her close-up.
Sure.
She's still as engrossed if it's mine. And that should be the case for every film. We try and do it. But I think here it just happens even more because it's a first co-actor turning into a friend relationship. I think, like, see, for example, Ishaqzadeh is an anomaly in the sense we were 2 children who were being directed and they made something amazing with us that still resonates with people today. And the more I've promoted this film, I've realized how much people liked Ishaqzadeh. You forget, you move on in life. Like Debakar sir's film, the thing was we had to hold on to a lot of core intrinsic values that he created. So the discipline came from the director. The discipline came from the material. It came from the fact that I'm playing a jat, she's playing the corporate banker. There was a certain environment that was created that allowed us to push ourselves rather than trying to push each other. We just had to be the best we could in the material and the context that was given to us and push and push and he's a director who pushes.
Right.
But our comfort allowed us to
go through that.
To say, let's do 16 takes, it doesn't matter. There's literally a scene where I have to grab her throat in that film. There wasn't even a discussion कि यार sir वो थक गई होगी आधा घंटा break ले लेते. We were pushing. But that is a subconscious comfort where we are selfless. And then we said, we will not take a break now, let's do it on a flow, let's do her angle also.
Right.
I know I can push her to doing it because it's good for her that she gets it all out and then she can relax after that.
There's a lot of looking out for each other. Like I said, there's no co-star
And
protocol.
And in Namaste England, the cool part was, I think the off-screen comfort has allowed us to create more in every scene than maybe what was written in, because a married couple on screen is only as good as the connect you have, otherwise it looks fake.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping, and I believe truly, that if our connection and the chemistry is real, it will resonate as a married couple also, because that's very tough to pull off otherwise.
Yeah.